slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up.
I think it was a very tactical game, looking at the fact that we played each other, so we knew how both teams were going to play in today's game. So we knew it was going to be a very difficult game, very challenging game, based on the backdrop that we lost. They were highly confident because they won. So I think we did well by trying to, first of all, overcome that loss in terms of our ability to rediscover our confidence and then stay focused and get ready for the game. And I think it's reflected in terms of our zeal on the field of play, in terms of our confidence on the field of play. So it was a very good game, and I will just describe it in one sentence, that it was a very, very tactical game. Very compact and very expensive, defensively and offensively. I think so, but then not that much because it was a flight that we took, so that was just 40 minutes, so it wasn't probably the main issue. I think the main issue had to do with when we were playing, and then we two of the players had hamstrings and had to come out, and then there was a delay in our substitution. So it was during that period that I think they took advantage of our numerical disadvantage to score. But if you look at the game itself, the overall game, I think we played better than them. So no wonder, if you remember after the game, the players were lamenting that anytime we meet them, we play better than them, but then petty errors lead to them winning the game. And I told them in the dressing room that it's the errors that good teams take advantage of to win games, because when two teams are tactically close in terms of their structure, in terms of their mental state, it's very difficult to score. So they took advantage of that situation and then scored. So we learned from it, and I think, as I said earlier on, we saw how they played. We had 2 days to train on how they play, because we knew, for us, we knew how we were going to approach the game. So we now had to focus on them, how they play defensively and how they play offensively. And if you look at the third goal, it was something we did at the training grounds. That was yesterday. It was a typical training grounds goal, a team goal. So in all, I think it's been good. Absolutely. I mean, I was angered, the whole technical team, and the players were more angry than we were. And if you care to know, before the game, the players said that they were going to score 5. I think you were in the dressing room when I asked them. I asked them at the video session, they said they were going to score 5. And I mean, management members were not there. So I intentionally asked them again in the dressing room, and they said they were going to score 5. Confidently, they said that. And I think sometimes anger is good. Anger in the positive direction is good. When you become angry of yourself because you couldn't achieve the needed results, is good. And I think individually, all of them were very angry. Collectively, they were all angry. And that anger turned into a positive energy, which was translated into the play on the field of play. So again, I mean, when you play a team for the first time, you take your time, sit back, watch the video, look at their strengths and weaknesses, try to see how you can weaken their strength, and try to also see how you can take advantage of their weakness or weaknesses. So I think in both situations, that was what we, the team, did. I mean, the technical team and the players, everybody, that was what we did. We took our time to sit down, watch minute by minute how they play defensively and offensively in the different zones on the field of play, and then in the different corridors on the field of play. So I think that actually also worked. And when we do these video sessions, we let them understand that they have to take it very seriously, because football is a repetitive sport. So positive actions that you take and negative actions that you take, they keep repeating themselves the same way or in similar ways. So we told them that the very things that happen in the first game are likely to happen in the second game. And mind you, it's just 3 days, so it was going to be very difficult for them to change their structure entirely. It was going to be the same structure that they were going to play in. So I think we did a good job by sitting down to look at the videos and then taking key notes from it and using it at training to overcome them. I think in the case of the waffle, I think it was the fact that we traveled by road, so there was an element of fatigue in there in all of us, the technical staff, the players. That's one key thing. And then again, it's about the mental state. I think normally, ideally, if you want to start a tournament very well, you need to have international exposure. But then we didn't have this during the waffle. So we played local games. So when we came here, it was an entirely new experience to everybody here. So I think as we started training, started doing things here together, it gives us that sense of belief, that sense of confidence that we can do it. So I think that if you ask me, I'll say that normally traveling to the tournament venue early or closer to the tournament venue earlier is very important, because it leads to what we call adaptation and integration, where players begin to become used to the weather, become used to the training pitches. Because normally the training pitches are photocopies of the main pitches that we play on. So if you get there early, train on them, they become used to the food, they become used to the weather, everything, the people around. I think it helps them to settle in quickly. So maybe that may be one of the main reasons why I think that happens. And I'm happy, for instance, this AFCON, we are traveling earlier. I'm sure we'll have about a week before the tournament kicks off. So we'll make sure that all variables that we'll have to manipulate to make sure that they stay focused and ready for our first game against Algeria, we'll do it. So back to your question, I think after playing them and then having the opportunity to train on the training pitch and having a fair idea of how the pitches, I think also help us. Remember, we've been training on AstroTurf. So when we came here and we're playing on grass, the ball speed on the AstroTurf and that of grass, they are different. Player speed on the AstroTurf and that of grass, they are different. So I'm sure after playing them on Monday, having 2 days to train on the grass gave them a different mental orientation as far as how they have to kick the ball and how they have to run on the field are concerned. First of all, I think at the video sessions, we told them that this is what we're going to do, that those who start to play for 60 minutes and they also come and play for 30 minutes. So if you remember, when it was 57 minutes, all of them came to the fourth referee and the substitution was effected. So in terms of mental orientation, we made sure that we prepared them mentally, that they were going to play for 30 minutes. And those who were also starting, we made them understand that they were going to play for 60 minutes. Because this is a friendly game to try everybody to see how each person can fit very well into our team structure and the principles within the structure. So that was one thing. And I think, again, just after the second half, we decided that all of them, those who were going to go in, should go and warm up. So I told the one warming them up that he should make sure that he puts them at a level where if they go onto the field, they become a complete fit, an immediate fit into the level where the game is. And the one who actually warmed them up, which is Kennedy, the goalkeeper's coach, did a very good job by warming them up to that level. So when they came in, they knew what to do. Again, tactically, we did the substitution like for like. The like for like that we did, I think that also actually helped because of that, they knew what they were going to do. In terms of them going into a training, we made them to understand that because they are going in for like, we are going in for like substitution, they have to be very clear about the principles and the rules within the positions that they are going to play defensively and offensively. So it was not like a player going in an unnatural position. They all went in their natural positions, and we encouraged them that they should do their best within the 30 minutes. And another thing we told them was that if they go in and we are already leading, they should make sure that they keep to the lead. They don't equalize or they add to the lead. And if they go in and we are down, they should try and then make sure that we come up equal, or even come up equal and then win the game. So these were the orientations that we had in terms of training and in terms of team talk. I think when we get back to Ghana, we'll be embarking straight on the trip to Morocco. So when we get to Morocco, we'll train there and try and see if we can get some 2 friendly games to play there, so that we become used to the tournament ambience, the aura around the tournament. We become used to it. So we are hoping and praying that we'll be able to get some 2 games when we go to Morocco. And these 2 games will be in the nature of the match sequence. So when we play, the next 3 days we play. Well, that's how the tournament is going to be like. When we play Algeria, for instance, today, which is Thursday, we'll play our next game on Sunday. So we are going to do the same, so that the stress of the actual tournament can be felt in these 2 friendly games that we are going to play. And I'm sure if we are able to do that, we'll be battle ready for the AFCON.